You won't believe how far the scandal went. Just when everyone thought the truth was finally out, destiny flipped the story again. After the shocking news about Dr. Eugene's alleged secret life and pregnancy rumors, Toya Bush-Harris decided she couldn't stay silent anymore. For years, she had swallowed her pain and tried to protect her family. But now, everything changed. This wasn't just a private issue between a husband and wife. It had become a legal war that threatened to destroy everything around them. Toya had already exposed Eugene's cheating and his hidden lifestyle, but she was ready to go further. Quietly, without telling him, she contacted a legal team. This time, she refused to let emotions or manipulation control her. She knew Eugene would try to twist the truth again, so she stayed calm and strategic. She gathered evidence, messages, phone logs, bank transfers, hotel receipts, even recorded calls. She saved everything, knowing one day she might need it to protect herself and her children. But when Eugene found out she had hired lawyers, his reaction shocked everyone. He didn't act like an innocent man. He didn't ask, "Why are you doing this?" or "What proof do you have?" Instead, he panicked. He begged Toya to keep things private, saying it would ruin the family and hurt the children. But Toya had heard that before. She realized he wasn't worried about the family, he was worried about his image. Toya told him he'd had years to fix things, but he never did. Then her lawyers dropped another bombshell. She had a strong legal case not just for cheating, but for emotional abuse, manipulation, and even financial betrayal. The financial part hit the hardest. Toya discovered Eugene had used their shared money to fund his other relationship, paying rent, buying gifts, booking hotels. While Toya worked hard to support their home, he was living a double life. This time, Toya didn't back down. She stood tall and refused to be silent. Then came the moment that shook social media. Toya demanded a DNA test to confirm if the other woman's child was Eugene's. Fans had been waiting for this. Eugene tried to avoid it, calling it unnecessary and accusing Toya of trying to destroy him. But people wondered, if he was innocent, why refuse a simple test? Rumors began spreading that Eugene tried to pay the pregnant woman to stay quiet and skip the DNA test. Allegedly, he offered her money and promised support if she disappeared. But she refused. She wanted the truth out, and she believed Toya deserved to know. Eugene thought he could keep control, but the DNA test changed everything. This wasn't gossip anymore, it was legal proof. Then came another twist. A witness stepped forward claiming to have seen everything from the beginning. And he didn't come empty-handed. He had screenshots, photos, voice messages, and even hotel booking receipts showing Eugene with the other woman. The evidence was undeniable. The witness claimed Eugene rented a private apartment for his secret girlfriend and visited her whenever he told Toya he was working late. He even pretended to be single around the girlfriend's friends, completely separating his two lives. What made it worse was the claim that Eugene planned to move the pregnant woman to another state before the baby was born so no one would find out. He allegedly told her to stay off social media and threatened to call her crazy if she exposed him, the same manipulation he used on Toya. The witness also revealed Eugene knew about the pregnancy months before Toya did. He promised his girlfriend he'd divorce Toya, but he never planned to. He wanted both women, one for his public image and the other for his secret pleasure. When this came out, fans were stunned. But the chaos didn't stop there. Soon after, another shocking truth surfaced. Eugene had pressured the pregnant woman to stay silent until he could handle things. But when he kept lying, she lost her patience and confronted Toya directly. That confrontation blew everything open. Eugene went silent online, turned off his comments, and avoided interviews. People began asking the same question. If he's innocent, why hide? Toya, meanwhile, stayed strong. She said she was done covering for him. She had stood by him through everything, protected his image, and defended him in public, but now she was the one who felt betrayed, humiliated, and emotionally destroyed. She wanted justice, not sympathy. Her legal team prepared to take everything to court. The DNA test became the key piece of evidence. If Eugene failed it, He could lose everything: his marriage, his reputation, even his medical career. But just when everyone thought the story couldn't get worse, a darker twist appeared. Another woman came forward. She didn't want fame or money, she wanted safety. She claimed she had also been involved with Eugene in the past, but stayed silent out of fear. She said Eugene had threatened her reputation, telling her no one would believe her because he was a respected doctor and she was just another woman. This second woman described the same pattern: secret meetings, lies about leaving Toya, hidden payments, and emotional blackmail. He would say things like, "You'll ruin my career," or "People will think you're the homewrecker." It was the same cycle of control and fear. As this woman spoke out, people started wondering, were there even more victims? Maybe this was why Eugene panicked so quickly when Toya exposed him. He wasn't just afraid of losing his wife. He was terrified that more women would come forward. Now, Toya's story wasn't just about betrayal. It was about uncovering years of lies, manipulation, and abuse. She had once blamed herself for not doing enough to save her marriage, but now she understood the truth. She was fighting a man who had never intended to be honest. The scandal had become bigger than anyone imagined, and it wasn't over yet. Because every new truth that came out only led to another secret waiting to be exposed. And the world was watching, waiting to see how far Dr. Eugene's lies would finally crumble. For a long time, Toya blamed herself for how things fell apart. She wondered if she hadn't tried hard enough to save her marriage. But after hearing the stories of other women who had been involved with Eugene, she finally understood the truth. He never intended to change. He never cared who got hurt. His only concern was protecting his public image. The story quickly went viral on social media. Fans and supporters rallied behind Toya, praising her for speaking out and sharing her experience. Women across the world thanked her for her courage. Meanwhile, Eugene's supporters tried to defend him, claiming Toya was seeking attention or acting out of anger. But the mounting evidence told a different story. Multiple witnesses had come forward. The DNA test was being avoided, and Eugene's silence made him look guilty. The scandal started taking a more serious turn. Rumors spread that Eugene had powerful connections, both in the entertainment industry and in the medical world, which might be helping him stay protected. Some people even suggested that reality TV producers knew about his behavior, but kept quiet because drama boosts ratings and revenue. What had started as a personal betrayal was now evolving into a scandal involving influence, power, and manipulation. Then came a shocking twist. A voice recording leaked online, allegedly featuring Eugene saying things that could ruin everything he had tried to maintain. In the audio, he begged someone to stay quiet, warning that if the truth came out, his career, reputation, and everything he had built would collapse. The recording also suggested that he tried to bribe the pregnant woman, offering money to stay silent and avoid court. The leak caused public outrage. Fans called him selfish, manipulative, and deceitful. Toya's lawyers confirmed they had received the recording and planned to use it as evidence in court. Eugene tried to deny it, but he refused to publicly disprove the claims. His silence made him appear even more guilty. Finally, Toya took decisive action. She filed for divorce publicly and requested full custody of their children, citing emotional abuse and instability. She also demanded child support and a court-ordered DNA test to confirm the child's paternity. Rumors soon spread that the pregnant woman might testify in court or even go public with her story, exposing payments, secret meetings, and hidden lies. Toya warned Eugene one last time. If he tried to call her a liar, she would release all her evidence: screenshots, bank statements, photos, and recordings. The scandal had reached a critical point, and the truth was coming out fast. Questions remained. Would the DNA test confirm paternity? Would the woman go public? Could Eugene lose his license? One thing was certain: this story was far from over, and the next twist promised to shock everyone.